In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add Gmail contacts. So the first thing I'm going to do is open Gmail and make sure I'm signed into my account. Once Gmail loads, you'll usually see your inbox on the screen with your emails in the center and the menu on the left side. That's the main Gmail dashboard, and from here we can access the tools we need. Now that Gmail is open, I'm going to move my attention to the top right area of the screen. Up here you'll see a small grid icon that looks like a group of dots. This is often called the waffle icon, and it's where you can access other Google apps connected to your account. So I'm going to click on that waffle icon now. As soon as I click it, a panel opens showing different Google services like Drive, Calendar, and several others. What we're looking for here is the Contacts app. If you don't immediately see it in the list, you can use the search inside this panel. So I'm just going to search for Contacts. Once it appears in the results, I'll go ahead and select it so we can open the Google Contacts page. After selecting Contacts, the Contacts interface opens. This is where all of your saved contacts are stored and where you can manage them. You'll usually see a list of existing contacts if you've added any before, along with some options for creating and organizing contacts. At this point, we're going to work with a contact entry. So I'm going to select a contact area here to begin the process. Once that area is active, we'll see the option to create a new contact. Now I'm going to click on Create Contact. When I click that, Gmail opens a contact form where we can enter the details for the person we want to add. This is where you can store their information, so it's easy to find later when sending emails. You'll see several fields appear on the screen. These fields are used for entering the contact's information. I'm going to start filling in the details now. You can type in whatever information you want to store for this contact. So I'll go ahead and enter the details into the fields that appear. This might include things like the person's name and other contact information. Just type the information into the appropriate spaces as it appears on the form. As I'm entering the details, you can see how the contact entry starts taking shape. Gmail saves all this information together so it becomes part of your contact list. That way, the next time you send an email, Gmail can recognize the contact and make it easier to select them. Once all the details are entered and everything looks correct, the last thing we need to do is save the contact. So I'm going to move over to the Save button. Now I'll click Save. As soon as I click Save, Gmail stores the contact in my contacts list. The new contact is now officially added to the account and will appear in the Contacts section whenever I open it. At this point, the process is complete. The contact is saved, and Gmail will now recognize that person when you start typing their name or email in the recipient field while composing an email. So just to quickly recap while we're here, I opened Gmail, clicked the waffle icon in the top right corner, searched for contacts, selected it to open the contacts page, chose the option to create a contact, entered the contact's details, and then clicked save.